Now, some people in life, they have a good reason to scream. Others don't have a reason to scream whatsoever. Most victims have great reasons to scream. Their abuser provokes them to scream. And I was provoked by my abuser. I'm not even sure, but I'm even going to go as far as time's flying too fast. 2 months ago, an insane narcissist, sociopathic liar, stalked me. Now, I successfully stayed away. I did scream because of total nonsense. I mean, my life is like completely insane compared to other people. I'm forced to deal with child molesters my whole life. I mean, that's insane right there. And that should cause anyone to, whatever, scream. I mean, I have to have a good reason to scream when I know one woman that screamed for a year and she still does, and yet that's fine. And this one woman, you know what? She doesn't eat. Like every single day. She didn't eat. She doesn't eat. She doesn't eat. She has over $1,000 in food stamps. Oh, none of my business. Well, yeah, it is. When you help someone out, when you give them tea and you help them here and there with chips and, because you had extra. And no big deal, but, hey, you know what? It's never returned in any way at all. It's never reciprocated. So if you give to somebody like 10 times, and in the beginning it was shampoo, a comb, desperately needed, candy, chips again, because they love chips, and then meals from free meals. Oh, well, no big deal. It's a free meal. No, it really, really is a big deal. Because nobody gives me a free meal. Oh, except like once in a blue moon. So it is a big deal. Most people don't give back at all. But, if you're like around them every single day, they don't eat. That's like, in my opinion, that's a form of mental illness. Not that much, but they're harming themselves. And the worst mental illness is abusers that are completely, totally ignored. The insane narcissists, sociopathic liars that completely go and destroy their victim's life. They are the worst abusers, and I had to go through that with Pretend a Lot Narcissist. Totally. I really, really, really hate my life, and I have a good reason to. There's nothing good in it. I had child molesters in it. The only person I have to go to for help, oh, well, you should have family or friends. I have a child molester. I said, well, I'd do away with him. Well, is the person who says do away with the child molester, are they going to be my friend? My dependable friend? Are they there when I say, hey, you're homeless? Like, that's the worst people to have as friends. Wow, what a sad life I had. That's all the friends I had because I'm homeless. Because that's oh, well, I had a chance. I never had a chance. All I ever knew, all I ever had was homeless people. That's the circumstances I had. And, dealing with child molesters, and the last one, completely insane. It's just way beyond. I never wanted my kid to be child molested, and then for pretend a narcissist to say I'm a rapist and I raped my son. That right there. But I mean, people would just think, oh, no big deal. I have no idea why it is a big deal. They have, like, the spiritual world is something that I don't even know anything about. Like, things that I'm thinking, oh, no big deal. I know this person's completely insane. What he says is untrue. It shouldn't bother me. Then why does it? It has to happen somehow in the spiritual realm. But yeah, this isn't kid friendly. Grown-ass women, you shouldn't have to feel guilty. And then I'm same person that I gave to, right? Nothing's remembered at all. Okay, it wasn't that many times, but at least 7 or 8 or more. More, really, more. Okay, but, everything's forgotten about. Well, I mean, you're talking about a time of 3 months, so definitely more. Alright, but, so, a product that I have very little bit of food, and they want some? Oh, and try to make me feel guilty. Well, I had to go walk in the hot sun. Well, what about your $1,000 food stamp card? Hey, I'll walk in the hot sun, and you should pay me for walking in the hot sun. With the food stamp card, I'll buy myself a $3.50 orange juice container. Now, she's stingy. She is not generous. She is not sharing. No, she'd never do that. But you're always supposed to give. Oh, I feel so sorry. I'm walking out in the hot sun. Yeah, I have to walk out in the hot sun. Yeah, I have nothing. People are so insanely inconsiderate. And is it alright to put that word in front of it? I mean, to me, that's insane to be that inconsiderate. It's okay if it's like they had a bad day or something like that, and they're in a bad mood. But always to be in a bad mood, and always to have a bad day, and always to be in need. When, seriously, you don't have to be. When you got help. But whatever. Nothing's done about. And I just say, she's slightly insane because you can just walk away from her. No big deal. But she's really loud. I mean, the people in the front room, I mean, it's a real big deal. Like, nothing's done about real issues. And then there's other issues. Never, ever, ever, ever dealt with. And whatever. I think this one girl, she got really loud the one night, and she screamed at the girl who never ever feeds herself, right? Now, that's what the hell? You're a grown-ass woman. You can't, like... And you have food stamps. At least buy yourself a sub every day. You don't know where the sub store is? No, I don't do that. I don't take care of myself. Yeah, fun. Like, nobody else is going to take care of you for you. But, she gossips. And is really loud. The one girl had great reason to scream at her. The one night. She got a little bit, loud. Like, yeah. whatever lies were said that she spreads, and it's all her fault. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand people that are fake, that are super, super, super fake, and lie. And she did, the slightly mentally shouting woman did lie. Okay? She really did. Oh my god, Kiss. She said that I did something, calling a person a name, and I never did that. Well, that she just causes trouble. She makes up stories. What am I doing hanging, even saying hi to her? I don't understand that, like, everybody I know that I met, whatever. Oh, she seems like a nice person. No, not really. No, not at all. And super negative at that. So that just rubs off on you. Yeah, I don't know why people are nice to her. Oh, well, she had a hard life. Guess what? I had a much harder life than that little girl. We're both about the same age. I had a much, much harder life. I guess she's older than me. I don't care. She's not a nice person.